Today I'm going to be analyzing two planets approach the Roche limit from Kirby and the Forgotten Land soundtrack. As a composer, I'll try to guess what's the storytelling behind the music as well as what kind of emotions it's trying to evoke in the player. These kind of videos are made possible thanks to my coffee supporters. More on that at the end. Boom! Wow, what a transition right there. That was sick. Okay. We have a theme in here, in the strings. Ooh. Mate, what? This is insane. And it changed again. Okay, we have a little bit of that theme that we heard before. Okay, we have a choir. Mate, the strings section is just killing it. Although, to be honest, it doesn't sound like an orchestra. It sounds more like a quartet, string quartet. Oh God! Did you hear that in the piano? Jeez! Did you hear now the electric bass there? Now it turned into a funky thing. And it changed. Mate, it has so many changes. Oh! Did you hear the range of the female vocalist? Oh my God! I think that was whistle register. That top high note right there. Mate, this song has everything. It has choirs, it has strings, it has organ, it has drums, it has electric bass. First things first, I have to say that I am a complete neophyte when it comes to the Kirby series. I have never played any game, I don't know anything about the lore, how many games, nothing. Well, I'll say this. I watched this YouTube video a long time ago that was about this legal apocalypse that Nintendo was facing back in the day. And it turns out that the lawyer that helped them through that was named Kirby. So Nintendo was so grateful to him that they named Kirby after him. So there you go. That's about as much as I know. Anyways, let's talk about the music now. I have to say that I've been missing out. What a fantastic piece of music. Something that I have to give credit to Nintendo games in general is that they know how to make really interesting music with fewer elements. The song does indeed have many layers in terms of instruments. We have the female lead voice, the choirs, the strings, tubular bells, piano, drums, you name it. But here's the thing, all the layers are spread throughout the song. We don't have a billion instruments stacked on each other or heavily layered, which is something we often hear in film music or video game music that has a cinematic vibe. Nintendo ditches all of that and makes music that preserves the video gamey spirit. They do take advantage of being able to use many instruments, but it serves control and places them strategically throughout the track. I am very impressed by the musicianship not only of the composer and how he incorporated all these instruments seemingly, but of the musicians that performed and recorded the music, like the singer, for example. Now let's talk about the storytelling a little bit. While I think the song does open in a foreboding tone, I think most of the track so far is telling a story of determination and tenacity, with a touch of vulnerability. As I understand, this is the final boss of the game, so the theme we hear in the violin is really driving these elements forward. Also, the intimacy of the strings makes Kirby's journey closer, more personal to the player. And I also think the music has a strong jazzy vibe at times, as well as an improvisational sauce on top that makes the track just vibrant, you know, alive. And it has electric guitar as well. The piano. And it has brass as well. Trumpets. Oh my god. Was that the... I think that was a singer. Hey, that range is insane. The vocal lines are just killing it, mate. Now the guitar is killing it as well. It's just... like, all the instruments have their moments, you know, to shine. But they're not necessarily like solos, which is pretty cool. Okay. This is the theme that we heard at the beginning. This actually sounds like a second part, second phase, even though it has a lot of variety in it. But that theme, it's like telling it's something different. those decorations to close the bar repetition. Yeah, I don't know if that's the female singer or an instrument, but it's insane. Again, how the guitar enters with those arpeggios, oh my god. Jeez. This is so sick. It's the guitar. So unique. Yeah, it sounds like a tapping riff. And we come back to the theme again. Oh, okay. You know, I've had the Roach limit thing in the back of my head, and I know that I've heard that thing before. So I decided to look it up, and it makes so much sense now. Turns out that I heard about this in a documentary years ago, but to give you a TLDR version, the Roach limit is, and I quote, but to give you the TLDR version, the Roach limit is, and I quote, the point at which the tidal effects of a large body on a smaller one become powerful enough to overcome that second body's own internal gravity, causing it to disintegrate. In some of the gameplay footage that we watched, especially during that driving boss section, we saw Earth in shatters. So I think story-wise, our planet reached that limit with something else in space bigger than us. Now, how does this play out in the music, right? Well, like I did say during my reaction, I think the song has two phases. And the giveaway were the themes I heard. There's a contrasting element in between them because the second phase theme is more aggressive and has a sort of a call and response play with electric guitar, which is a very powerful instrument. The distortion brings the grit, but also the higher stakes and danger that the previous phase doesn't have. We also have the trumpets, which is another layer that is very abrasive and contains a lot of power. Not to mention that the vocals go absolutely nuts into space. So to wrap this up, I think the song certainly, first and foremost, starts narrating the story about Kirby and the challenge he's about to face, but also of his emotional state. Determined, but knowing there's danger. And as the music moves along, so does the story, introducing higher stakes, moments of greater tension, but also of hope and tenacity that are contagious for the player. This song is a certified banger. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you would like to support my work further, you can drop a super thanks, which is a YouTube feature that allows you to leave a highlighted comment and helps creators like me to keep making this kind of content. Or you can go to my Ko-fi page where you can leave a tip with a message. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check this other analysis that I did, right? I'll see you there.